Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Katie. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a ton of Christmas presents for my kids. Now I know a lot of you are going to say, well, this is OTT, nobody needs to spend that much money on Christmas, it is just about the festivity and joy of being around family, and I totally agree. I could not agree with that statement more actually. But for so many years, Elle and I, Elle's my husband if you don't know, have been very financially tight, and we've only bought the necessities at Christmas time, and our kids are just coming of age where they understand what Christmas is, particularly my eldest, Darcy. And look, quite honestly, I don't need to justify why I want to spend money on my kids and spoil them rotten. It's not very often, I think, that we get to do that in a year, and especially given 2020, I just want to bring a little bit more joy than normal, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think if you can afford to do it and you want to do it, then you shouldn't care about anybody else's thoughts and feelings on this situation. So with that out of the way, please bear that in mind when I am going through this. This is definitely not a usual Christmas for us, or it hasn't been, at least for the past, ever since our kids have been alive, so we're definitely going all out this year. So I hope you don't take this video the wrong way. It is purely to share present ideas for your little ones, because I know that the previous years I was also stuck for gifting ideas. So I've got a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, or 1.5-year-old come Christmas. So yeah, I'm excited to share with you what we've got. A lot of the toys that our kids have, they share together. So I think we just need to get stuck in, don't we? First of all, my kids absolutely love Lego, and because I've got such young kids at this age, I am only able to give them Duplo. We have a ton already in our house. Well, when I say a ton, it's actually a lot from my childhood, and a lot of it is sort of kind of dying. Like, it's not the legit Lego stuff, it's that other brand, I can't think of it right now. So we do need to stock up a fair bit on some more Legos, but my kids, like any other kids, love diggers, love trucks and cars and all that sort of stuff. So I got them this. Now, to go along with the whole Duplo theme, I'm just so excited to see them unbox this present, which is a house. The lighting is terrible for this. It is a Duplo house, and it's got so many exciting features in it, which I just think is so cool. They've got like beds, guitar, toilet, so many other little features like kitchen things, and like a legit house design. Plus it comes with a lot of bricks and things like that, which are usable anywhere. So yeah, I'm really excited for them to see this. This was, I think, $100 from Big W. I actually lay-byed this back in June, so we paid it off over time so that it wasn't such a big chunk of money gone. And then this one I think was from Kmart or Big W months and months ago. I think I got it back in like February. It was the very first present that I'd gifted, or that I got to gift my kids. Next up, another favorite in our house is anything Fisher Price, but particularly the little people. And we have the fire truck, the bus, and I think there's the plane. Oh no, I don't think we own the plane. There was something else that we owned, and they just love those little people, particularly Winnie, so I think this is probably more so going to be a Winnie present. But it comes with a little bicycle and a pizza car, and Darcy's obsessed with playing like kitchen and like all that sort of stuff at the moment, so he's always like, that'll be $2, and do you want a pizza, mum? And like all this sort of stuff. So I thought that'd be a really fun present to inspire their creative play, and like I was saying, it comes with more little people for them to play with. And also, I will say that those little people also are great to play with the Duplo sets, so it kind of like intertwines with each other. And then to go along with that one. I got a second one because generally, like I said, my kids play with the same kind of toys. So if I was to give one of them and then not the other one, it would probably cause a little bit of an argument. So I got this one, which was the tractor and also the just normal car, I think it is. Finding presents for 1 to 2 year olds I find really difficult because I think their attention span is very little at this age. But something that Winnie has been showing a lot of interest in is stuffed animals or things that sing / talk or light up, and I don't have a lot of things in this house that do that, so I've decided to go with a Fisher-Price stuffed teddy bear. Now, what is it exactly called? The Smart Stages Puppy. So it's from 6 to 36 months. I think Darcy will also really like it, to be honest. And it's supposed to have, I think, songs and words and phrases. So 100 first words. That'll be really fun. He's actually just started talking recently, so I think it'll help encourage him to learn some new words, which is really cool. And I got this one from Kmart. Majority of this haul is actually from Kmart. There was just a couple of pieces, like I said, that I got from Big W, but everything else is Kmart. Now, possibly the largest gift. Actually, no. I will tell you the largest gift before I forget. So the largest gift that we're getting our kids this year is the Kmart kitchen. I'll pop up a photo because the box is just so ridiculously huge that I wouldn't be able to show it in this video. But our kids are just so creative with the kitchen at the moment. They love role-playing shops and that sort of thing, and I just thought it'd be the perfect gift to give them. So I got that from Kmart as well. And then the second largest gift from Kmart that I got is another Fisher-Price item. I saw this and I just couldn't go past it. Again, my kids just love that whole role play kind of thing, and they love the little people. So that's why I got those other sets, was to kind of go with this. So they get a little helicopter, a fire truck, a few people, even a doggy, which I think you'll see here, a dog. Winnie loves dogs and loves animals. And then of course they get the barnyard and like all of that stuff. I don't know if it makes sound actually. Let me check. Oh yeah. So you spin that and it starts making noise, and it also sets the helicopter off. How cool is that? I like it. This one was quite expensive, coming in at I think $99 or something like that. But as you can see, it is ginormous, and again, it's one of those items that can be played with Lego, played with the little people. It's kind of interchangeable, which is really cool. Kmart has some fab kits for kids, whether it be vets, tool kits, doctor kits, you name it. And I went in actually originally thinking I was going to buy the wooden kits, and I would have preferred that, but they didn't have much stock there, and the stock they did have was broken. So I did end up going the plastic ones, but I think they have more variety in them, which I kind of like. I think they were $5 or $10 or something crazy. I'm gonna say I think a lot in this video, so I'm really sorry about that because it has been a few weeks since I went shopping, but it just was so cool. It's 3 years plus, so this is definitely just a Darcy gift. It's called the Busy Hands Tool Set. And then to go along with that, I got a doctor's set because recently Darcy has been really showing a lot of interest in that. So whenever I'm hurt, or you know, one of us hurts ourselves, like a boo-boo or whatever, he's like, oh, Dr. Darcy will help. So I really wanted to give him something like this, especially with the whole stethoscope and that sort of stuff. Also, he's been obsessed with listening to our hearts, so I think that's going to be the perfect gift. Next up, I wanted to get our kids a doll. They actually don't own a baby doll in this house, which I'm really annoyed at myself that I didn't do that sooner, because realistically I don't believe in gender stereotypes. I guess it's just one of those things where, like I said, I've only had to buy or only thought to buy necessities in previous years, and so they haven't been gifted a lot of gifts before. And then I saw that Kmart did this beautiful African baby doll, and it was only something like $15, super affordable. And I just thought, to bring a little bit more awareness and cultural diversity, that I would buy this one instead of just your typical dolls that you see everywhere. I was tempted to get 2 dolls, different ethnicity, but the other ones that were there at Kmart all had scuff marks on them, so I did only get this one, but I think they're gonna love it. I am interested to see if they fight over it, because I know that Darcy has been using this little beanie. We have this Broncos beanie doll, and he always calls it his baby, so I don't know whether Winnie's gonna show any interest in it, but this is mainly for Darcy. I feel bad because this haul is like practically a Darcy haul, just because he's showing a lot more interest in gifts ideas at the moment, and Winnie just kind of plays with whatever, but I'm sure we will evenly split it out on the day. Now, another thing that I flipping love from Kmart is their basics range of like cars and trucks and things like that. They're only $5 and they look like this. This is a dump truck. We've never actually given the kids a dump truck before. They have owned every single other version of these, but they do break over time, especially with the amount of boisterousness that my boys play with their cars and toys. So I got them the dump truck, and then I replaced an old one that we did own, which was the dump truck or bin truck. They're obsessed with bin trucks. Somebody please explain it to me. To me, it's the least exciting thing I could think of, but they freaking love it. So I got them that, one each, they can share those. And then a purely Winnie present, because like I said, I feel bad that he just hasn't had the focus, was this little thing from Kmart. It's a walking dog. I think it talks, I can't remember, or maybe it just walks, but I think it was only like $10 or $15 or something really cheap. And again, like I said, he's obsessed with animals, completely the opposite to Darcy. Darcy is petrified of animals. Anything that walks and moves that isn't a human, and he's like, what the hell? Whereas Winnie just is obsessed. So I'm excited to give him that. I think he's going to really enjoy seeing that move. A completely random gift which I've been meaning to buy for years is a bubble machine, because my kids love bubbles, and I cannot tell you how often I sit there having to blow and blow and blow, and you get over it really quickly. So I thought, screw it, I'm just gonna buy a little machine for them, and Christmas Day they can run around the yard with some bubbles going. Another favorite in our house is Paw Patrol. It's only a new recent thing that Winnie and Darcy, well particularly Darcy, has been liking. So I ended up buying him a couple of the vehicles. They honestly had so many different versions of these toys, so I don't quite know the difference between them all. Some of them costed $35, some of them costed $10, some of them costed like this one $20. So I was like, I actually don't know what the difference is and what features each of them have, because to be quite honest, the packaging is left to be desirable in terms of the features that it has. I think it's just the detail that maybe goes into it. Doesn't look as though it makes any sounds. If you guys own any Paw Patrol toys and you recommend any, please send your suggestions over, because it's the one thing that he tells me that all the time he wants. He's like, a fire truck, Paw Patrol, blah blah blah. So it's like the one thing that I know he really wants, so I'm hoping I've done a good job with picking. I honestly don't know. And then I also got the Rocky recycle one, because again, like I said, they just love bins. So I got one for Winnie, one for Darcy, and then something to go into their Santa stockings. I'm going to split these up. They again love fire trucks, all of that fun stuff, and it's more of a Darcy present because they are a lot smaller, but I'll probably chuck a couple of the car versions of them in Winnie's one too. To go with the Kmart kitchen, I just bought a couple of the fruit and veg wooden toys that they can cut in half with a wooden knife. Again, I just think it's a really great fine motor skill to have, and also fun for them to play with. Moving on to more of the practical presents, I got some books, because our kids love, love, love books. They would happily have me read them books all day. The first one that I got was a What Can You See on a Construction Site. Again, my kids just love anything diggers. It's just such an interactive book, teaches them all of the names. Quite small and compact as well. And then I also got a Goodnight Ocean to teach them all of the animals that are in the ocean. which again, I think these were like $9.99 from Kmart. Super cheap, super affordable. And then one thing recently that I've been really passionate about and trying to learn more on myself, and I thought, why not introduce it to my children, is saving our planet. So this was in Kmart as well, and it's a lift flap book, and it's literally all about ways that you can recycle and help the planet. And then the last department or category is clothes and shoes. So Kmart always does great stuff like that. So I ended up buying some little shoes for Winnie. I did get them in the size 6 baby. Hopefully they'll fit. I think if anything they're going to be slightly big, but it's fine. They can always grow into them. They also did these really cute shorts for $4.50. They're kind of like a swimmer material. So I got the mint green, and then I got a red pair for Christmas Day for Darcy to wear. Again, $4.50. The shirt I bought for Darcy to wear on Christmas is a bluey Christmas tee. They did have a Paw Patrol one, but they were fully sold out. So I had to go the bluey one, which kind of has a little bit more of a girlier cut on the sleeve. But to be honest with you, I don't think he's going to care, and I don't really care. So that's what he's wearing. And then, oh my God, Winnie's outfit for Christmas Day. So cute. And he probably has outgrown this stage of his life, but his mother just can't let that go. So you know what? I'm dressing him like a baby for Christmas. It's even comes with a bib, which we all know he no longer needs at 1.5, but better be damn sure I'm going to be putting it on him. And it's got these gorgeous little cuffed sleeves. It's a shorts version, and I got it in the size 2 because he will likely be a size 2 at Christmas. So yeah, I got that. It's got this cute little like train with all of the elves and Santa and all that sort of stuff. Oh, how much was it? That was $11. That was it. That was the last bit, because the rest of it's for Elliot, and it's just stuff that you probably wouldn't care to see. And I don't want to give it away to Elliot because he can actually watch these videos, whereas my kids can't. So like I said, we did go a bit OTT this year. I think all up our bill came to something like $500–600, including all the stuff that I bought earlier in the year. So it definitely added up. It isn't necessary to go this far and this much. Oh, there's one more present. The very last item is just a pram because I've seen that they like to push each other around on the bikes and stuff, and I thought now that they've got a baby doll, they will probably like to push that baby around in a pram. So that is it. That is completely everything that I have for my kids this Christmas. I hope you enjoyed seeing everything that my kids are going to be getting on Christmas Day. If you have enjoyed today's video, please go down and hit the thumbs up. Let me know any suggestions or ideas for Christmas presents that you're going to be getting to inspire other people, or just to tell me. And also subscribe if you are new to my channel, and I'll see you really soon. Bye guys! Last year I